Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this beautiful Asooke outfit, and we'll be using two different Asooke fabric to achieve this design. Yes, and we are going to use the two different fabric to design the front of the dress. Okay, so what we have, when we have, if you have a blue, like I have this plain Asooke now, so I'm going to be using the stripe Asooke on the plain Asooke. Why for the stripe Asooke I'm going to be using the plain Asooke to design as the pocket. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this, how to achieve everything, and also how to achieve a neat finishing on your Bubu dress. Okay, so come along guys, let's begin. Hold on, before we begin guys, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notification button below and that plus sign, click on it, and when you click on the notification button you get notified when we post new video. Also guys, we have a new channel. Yes, guys, we have a new channel. Don't worry, it's not on YouTube, it's on WhatsApp, and this channel is for everyone to get updated, is to get AI prompt, daily AI prompt. Most of you have been commenting that you need prompt and you don't know how to go about it. So I'll be posting a prompt update on videos. All the new videos will be posting so that you'll be seeing them, because I think most of you don't get updated for our new videos. Update PDF files, PDF folders, and also I'll be talking about apps that you can use for those who want to go into tutorials and all. All this will be inside our WhatsApp channel. So the link is on the description button below. Click on it and you join the channel. So come along guys, let's begin. Yes, we are beginning right now. Don't worry, no more no more information. Bye guys. See you after the tutorial. I'll be working with those different Ashoke, and what you need is three of each if you want to make a short bubu, and if you are making a longer bubu you need more than that. Okay, so you need more than that because the length that I have here is just for short bubu. After folding it, after assembling the three each, you are going to join the sides together. So you join the side of both fabric together. After joining the side of both fabric, you will start cutting. So I joined the side and went ahead to fold it into four after joining. So join yours and join me as I continue with this tutorial. So I'm done folding it into four. I've stitched it, so I've folded it into four. It's time to mark the neckline. So it's the normal process of stitching our bubu, and the neckline for this is 3 inches for the wideness, while the back was 2 inches. So the 2 inches is just for the back, while for the front we'll be using 7 inches. So go ahead and mark your sleeve length. To get the sleeve length, I advise you take the shoulder measurement of one of your shoulder and measure it to where you want the sleeve to stop. Okay, so after doing that you go ahead and mark it. Okay, so wherever you cut, if you have 14 inches, mark the 14 inches. If you have 16, mark 16 inches. After marking the 16 inches, you come down by 11 or 10 inches. That is for your sleeve. After doing that, go ahead and mark your waist measurement. Okay, so you mark your waist, your hip measurement, and your gown length. So whatever you have for your waist and your hip, you add extra 5 inches. Okay, so I finished marking the waist and I'm adding the measurement of the waist. So if your waist is 8, you add 5 inches after dividing it by 4. If your hip is 10.5, you add 5 inches after dividing it by 4. So whatever I had for the hip was what I used for the hemline. You can also increase it or reduce it. Okay, so if you want to have that slope, you come up on that hip measurement by 4 inches and you connect it to that 4 inches from the armhole. Okay, that arm area that will mark 11 inches, you connect it, the curve come out by 1 inches for the curve, and connect it all the way to the 4 inches. If you are doing that, Why for the hip measurement you now connect it down to the bottom part. Okay, in order for you to get that curve, when you get that 4 inches, come in a bit. You know we took 5 inches, right? So you are going to now come in by like 2 inches. So if you want to get the curve, but I'm doing like a straight bubu, just the curve at the sleeve area. So connect your curves and cut it out. Ashoke Bubu is kind of difficult to work with because of the edges, right? So what I do for mine was I use my zigzag scissors to cut it out. So if you have a zigzag scissors, I advise you use it to cut it out so that the edges will not be too scattered. Okay, and please don't forget that you have to notch and weave all the area. Okay, use your finishing to finish it up. Okay, so that you have a clean and neat finishing. So after cutting it out now with my zigzag scissors, that's what I'm using to cut it out. I'm now going to work on the front neckline. So cut yours out, let's work on the front neckline together. After cutting the side, go ahead and cut the neckline. Okay, so that we work on the front neckline. So cut out the back neckline. After cutting it, you are going to open it up and we'll go ahead and cut the front neckline. So go ahead, open it up, and you are cutting just one side, please, not both sides. So for the front, I'm coming down by 7 inches. After coming down by 7 inches, connect it to the midpoint. Okay, I did not open my shoulder, so don't open your shoulder for yours. So connect it. After connecting it, we are going to go ahead and cut out that part. I finished cutting out the part, so I'm going to cut the interfacing for it. This is what we'll be using to turn out the neckline. And what I did is I cut the interfacing for both the front and the back. I cut them together just as the dress was together. So place it underneath, place the main fabric and place the interface underneath the main fabric, then trace it out and cut. Be very careful. Like I said earlier, it's tricky to work with, but iron it first before you start working, and to be very neat when you're done ironing it before you start doing anything on your ashoke. So I'll go ahead now and trace it. After tracing it, I'm now going to connect it. After tracing it now, I'll cut it. Okay, so trace it, connect everything together and cut it out. I'm done cutting it out. So what you do is you are going to place the front side facing front side and stitch it up. Okay, so you'll be following the pattern of the cutting and stitch it up, stitch it all the way to the v-neck. So you start from the v-neck and stitch it all the way back to the v-neck. After you are done stitching it, I'm going to go ahead and notch it. So the first thing you do is put it together, then pin it round, and when you are done pinning it, you stitch it. Then when you are done stitching it, you notch it. So I'm just going to play a sound for that part of the notching area so that you see what I am doing. I've stitched it and I'm notching it now. Then when you are done notching it, you are going to turn it over to the other side. Iron it with your hemming gum, ironing it very well, and use hemming gum to make it to be very flat. Okay, so I'm done with this part. It's time to iron it. After ironing it, I'll show you what to do next. To cut for the pocket, you are going to take the remaining piece that you have and cut your pocket, and also cut for the sleeve area if you are attaching for the sleeve. If you don't want to attach for the sleeve, just aim it, okay, and you are good to go. But I like attaching extra to my sleeve, so that was why I used 40 inches for mine. So I'm cutting the pocket, and remember you are using two different type of ashoke, one with a stripe while the other one is plain. So I'm going to cut for both, and I'm going to stitch them together and stitch them on top of the dress. Okay, so this is it. So you join them together, normal stitching. You do the same thing for all the side. Hem it, okay, hem it round. So it's time to cut out for the sleeve. Take the sleeve measurement and cut the exact measurement that you have, that you need for the sleeve. Cut it out. Okay, so if you are using 5 inches, cut out 5 inches, and the length of the sleeve is what you will use for that sleeve area. So cut it and hem it first before you start stitching. So remember what I usually do for all my attachments. I usually hem one side, then when I stitch the other side, I use the side that I hem with the hemming gum to stitch it close. Okay, so you stitch on that part that you fold, so it will have a very nice and beautiful finishing. This is the neckline after ironing it with the hemming gum. Can you see how neat it is? So it's time to attach the sleeve. So remember I said I use hemming gum to hem one part, then I'm now going to attach it. So after hemming the one part with the hemming gum, iron it so that you have half an inch left. That half an inch, you stitch it from the back of the fabric or the dress. From the back, you stitch it up. After stitching it, you are now going to join it all the way back down to the front. Okay, so I'm going to do that now, and after doing that, I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Then we are going to work on the pocket. For the pocket, take the two different fabric and place them on opposite of each other. Okay, so the stripe is for the plain, while the plain is for the stripe, and you are going to now stitch them round. Okay, so you stitch and leave an opening. So try to figure out the part you want the pocket to be, if you want it higher or if you want it lower. It all depends on your choice or the choice of your client. Then when you are done with this, you are now going to mark it. After you've marked it, you put it, place it and pin it very well so that it will be equal. Okay, let everything sync together. Let it not be one side is up and one side is down. Then when you are done stitching it, you go ahead and stitch the side and the sleeve together. So I'm going to do all of this. When I'm done stitching, I'm going to show you how it looks. So you see the inner part, you see how neat the neckline look like, right? So that is how yours is going to be when you finish stitching and ironing. So this is how it looks on the inside after stitching and ironing. This is how it looks. Can you see it, how beautiful it is? This is the neckline, and this is the turning. Can you see how it is? So iron stitching of ashoke means ironing a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye. God bless you. Oh, don't forget to join our WhatsApp channel for more information. Bye, guys.